Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Gemini. If Gemini is your solar, lunar, ascendant / rising sign, then this is a message for you. All right, let's get started. And so this is a bonus reading for Gemini, and we have a card called the Wise One, which is also kind of, synonymous with the Hierophant, the High Priest. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take a look and see what these tea leaves have to say. So immediately I'm seeing it looks like SB. Okay, SB, maybe initials. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next readings are coming out. It is free to subscribe. Okay. So I'm looking at this right here. It looks like we have two people, one here, one here. Then we have a pot. So I feel like it's almost kind of two people working together. Maybe cooking, maybe working to, I don't know, maybe working in a garden, maybe you're planting flowers. I'm thinking, we have a pomegranate, nice. And I am thinking that this is maybe, I almost kind of feel like it's it is kind of working outside, doing some kind of, I don't know, maybe a project. Maybe you are working on the yard, doing some landscaping, maybe planting the flowers for the season, or I almost kind of wonder if you are you have some new indoor plants for some reason. I'm thinking that there's like I don't know, maybe you got some like the trimmings to begin your own plant, something like this. It almost feels like something that's been in the family. You got a little baby. You got a little baby and you're going to start it. And it's a plant that's been in the family for a while. In my chosen family, they've been passing down a Christmas cactus for, I think the mother one is like 100 years old, 75, 100 years old. It's huge. It's beautiful. My acquired mom has it. And she has, I think everybody in the family has their own, growing from the mother one. So she's always giving them out. Always trying to get you to take them. Let's see. So we also have the pomegranate, a most divine and sacred fruit. In my mind, it looks like the heart, right? So that's part of it. The juices look like blood, right? They're red. But it also, when you crack it open, it is like it's a universe in there, right? There are all these little galaxies, all of this potential, kind of looking into the infinite, right? And so when I see this, I know that there is possibility. There is hope. Wherever you have been struggling in your heart and your emotions, maybe psychically, there is a sense of, lifting of the spirit and opportunity coming, right? And a lot of that has to do with kind of adjusting our perception to realize, there are so many opportunities for us every single day. We just need to look for them, right? It might not feel that way, but they're there, okay? Right, so I also want to look at, we have 2 people up here. There's 1, there's 2. You can see the head up here, the nose. Now we have a heart. We also have, it looks like a hole. I'm thinking hole in one, right? That's the only golf thing I really know. Hole in one. I feel like this is a relationship. I almost feel like this is like your, I was going to say first and only relationship, but I think the only relationship that's ever mattered from the get-go. You just knew, right? And now maybe this relationship hasn't been actualized. Maybe, for one reason or another, you're not together right now. You're working towards, or maybe you're dating, or it is a hope of yours. Maybe this is the person you married. Maybe you've been with them for 50 years. I don't know, but I do know that they are your person. Okay. And yeah, it's not easy. It never is to kind of get into that place with somebody. And then, as all relationships are, they're work. When somebody tells you they've been married for 30 years, they've never argued, they've never disagreed on anything. Everything has always been perfect. And yeah, that might be the case, but that sounds, I don't know. What's the power dynamic like there? What's going on there? That you don't do you not discuss things? Like, I don't know what's going on, right? It's kind of like when somebody says a baby is always quiet. They never cry, they never fuss. And that might be, that might sound ideal, but often, as they get older, you come to realize there are maybe some health issues, or they have some developmental things, or, whatever it is, which isn't it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but, sometimes where people kind of promote this as being an ideal, or this is like the perfect thing, it's not always what it seems. Okay. So, yeah. Relationships can be difficult. Most of them have their moments, right? And so, but I do. It's like a hole in one. This is your person. This is the love. This is the beloved. And I feel that in this next period of time, there's going to be a lot of closeness. Very focused on one another. And I do. And I feel like it's a time where you're wrapped up in it. You're in love, right? Now, let me also say, maybe you are somebody who is aromantic, and that is that you don't partake in romance, right? Not anti. See, I always tell people I'm asocial. I'm not antisocial. I just don't prefer. I don't prefer social engagements. I don't prefer socializing. I don't prefer having a lot of friends. I just don't. I don't know. That's just how it is. And so aromantic is similar, and as far as romance goes. Not against it, just not really that interested in it, right? And so this could be with yourself. Right? This could be you really getting in there and having this kind of, summer romance with yourself. Absolutely treating you and yourself like you would treat somebody you were absolutely devoted and in love with, and all of this. And that's the perfect love affair in my mind. When we can get into a mode of really courting ourselves. And so I feel like this is going to be a summer of love for you. Hopefully not as scary and dark as the original Summer of Love, as we know. That was the year of, like the Manson family, and also the war, and, all this stuff happening that was not very loving, right? Not very love oriented. So anyways, yes, the summer of love. And let's see, we have an E over here. E. So maybe a name. And I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach grumbling. I have not eaten today. It's so, and it's funny, it's not funny. I've just been so busy today. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah, and I need to eat. I have stuff in the crock pot, but I need to get up there and have something to eat pretty soon. You know what? I had a banana when I woke up. That was early in the morning though. It's just been one of those days. Getting over being sick and now trying to catch up on everything. We're having my daughter's birthday party coming up here soon, so I've been working on that and trying to get the house unpacked and things put away or at least hidden in storage areas. And I've been a frantic mama. Okay, so we have a shovel. And I see a person with a cat right here. And so I wonder if you do have a cat. Are you a cat person? Please say yes. You know, we're cat people over here. There seems to be, this is a companion that you really love and care about. Now, it might not be current, right? You always love them, of course. They maybe have transitioned. Maybe this is from your childhood. But this is one of your soulmates and they're really coming through. It might be your cat now, you know, you might have them right now alive and well. But whatever, this cat loves you, you love it. And, yeah, this is like a confirmation of how important that relationship is to you. Now we also have a chicken too. It looks like it's the heart, but if you turn it this way, it does look like a chicken. So we have a chicken, we have the egg, the chicken, and abundance, right? Creating for self the things that you need, manifesting, an important time to be manifesting. Now the shovel, I just feel like we had this in another reading. It kind of was like a bearing of, now it wasn't for the person I was reading for, somebody within their family, burying old secrets. Now for this, I don't feel like it's that. I feel like the shovel is more about burying things that don't belong in your life anymore. It's like composting, right? You're composting all the stuff that doesn't need to be. Not tossing it away, not pushing it down into that shadow place, but putting it where it will be of service. And that is, you know, in the pile and ready to kind of go through its dissipation, to become and evolve into something else entirely. This is the part of the integration process that can be delightful. It can also be difficult because when we have learned how to, our defense mechanisms, our coping mechanisms, we cling to things that feel sentimental, emotional, really kind of evoke big impressions and emotions and this kind of thing. Even if it's bad, we still hang on to it, But I think this is a period of time where you are cleaning out. You're cleaning out some things. You're making room. You're taking that old stuff and you're keeping the knowledge and wisdoms that you have gained from it, but not holding it, like the baggage that we just kind of tow around from place to place. Now, I also think that this is a time to do some cleaning, clearing of the house. I feel like there is a call to, maybe rearranging things, maybe decluttering, going through some of the closets, going through the drawers, the bedroom. Now, for me, the bedroom is the first place always to start working. Ideally, we live in a bedroom, and I say we as a collective, we live in a bedroom that has minimal things. Try to keep the floors cleared, the tables next to the bed, if you have those, cleared, not a bunch of stuff built up. Clothes everywhere. My big problem is stacks of books, right? All over the place, sitting on stuff, whatever. Keeping that cleared out, because it's where you go to dream. It's where you go to rest. It's where you go to recharge. It should be a place that is calm and feels like there aren't a lot of imposing energies. So be mindful about what you put in there. Be mindful about what you put on your walls. The colors that you choose. Also, who you let into your room. And I mean quite literally, not just people who are visiting the bed part of the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? But people who are literally walking into your bedroom. If you've watched my readings, I am very superstitious. And your room is a temple, right? This is the platform of, if you could imagine, like your portal into the other places, into the dream realm, the astral realm, the interior landscape, where you maybe do your meditation, vision work, sleeping, all that. So be very careful. Be very choosy and discerning. Now, you might be somebody who lives in a house with other people. This is where you have most of your stuff. It's the only space that is yours, and I understand that. I've definitely lived that way. Had roommates, for a good chunk of my 20s. So I get it, but, it's important to also keep things tidy and put away. It will help your mental health. It will help your sleep. It will help your spiritual work. Now, also other rooms of the house. Bathroom is important for the same things. The concept of the jinn, right? If you know about the jinn, these are beings that are within the realm of fire and ash. And they are attracted to places that are putrid, the bathroom being one, right? So keep your bathrooms clean. You will not attract so many foul spirits. And I don't, it maybe sounds funny, but these are beliefs that people have, and, I do believe. So, make sure that you keep those places as cleanly as you can. Cleaned up as you can, and your other places that you spend your time in. At the end of the day, right, we all feel better when the house feels clean. I don't know why, but it is. That is the way it is. And so taking some time to do that for yourself is truly a huge act of love. I know it's a lot, and I know, I have ADHD, as I've shared before. I do have executive function problems at times. And these are things like, being able to clean, keep things tidy, a lot of other things. But, so I understand. I've also, been through periods of great grief, depression, addiction, times that I didn't leave my bed for days at a time, and I understand how hard it can be. Part of getting the ball rolling is doing these tasks. And if you're somebody who gets overwhelmed, do one thing a day. Clean out one drawer a day. Clean out, one box of stuff or stack of things. Find them homes. toss them away, donate them, whatever you need to do. Just keep doing it, baby steps, little by little, okay? Now, let's see. We have what are you? An E again. It looks like an E. This E, lowercase e, twice now. We also have a mushroom. We have a path here. A fish. So the mushroom to me, and I want you to see this person walking on the path here. It also looks like a fish, but there we have this kind of path here. We have the E, we have a mushroom up there. So the mushroom to me is a consciousness, or a many consciousnesses, depending on, you know, what the mushrooms are and whatever. But I am an animist, so I do believe everything has consciousness, intelligence, and all of that. So that being said, a mushroom grows all over the place, even in the most destroyed, the wood that is inundated with water and rotting away. And this is where the mushrooms thrive, right? So you are a person that is adaptable, right? You are a person who will find a way. And not only that, you will flourish, right? You will absolutely flourish. So we also have this walking path. We have one above, one below, both fish at the end of it. So there are decisions to be made. They both lead to somewhere that will be fruitful, okay? There will be some kind of probably monetary gain, okay? So maybe you have two different jobs that you are looking at. Maybe you have a job, you have another offer, maybe you want to go there, you're not sure, this kind of thing. So either way, I think it'll be okay. You need to trust in yourself and your instincts and your intuitive nature, and that is what's going to carry you to where you really, really need to go. And so listen to yourself, oh wise one. It's a callback to that card, the wise one. All right, so we're going to look here at the Wild Oracle or Wild Offering Oracle cards, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and flip through, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to right there. Yes. I needed to go one more. There we go. Despair. Ooh, I've never seen this one. I need your divine intercession. Yes, intercession right now. Oh, great Spirit, lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plane. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. I need your divine intercession. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Sometimes I see words I've seen a million times. They look weird. Does that happen to you where it's like, wow, the other one that looked weird to me the other day was new. Just out of nowhere. I was like, new. That's such a weird word. It looks strange. Anyways, yes. Yeah. I didn't even take it all in. Let me get it again. Where did it go? Here we go. Oh, great Spirit, lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Yeah, pluck this thorn from my heart. That's what I think of when I see this here. Open me to your highest plan. A peaceful vessel of love. That's a Gemini through and through, honestly. You are spreaders of love and goodwill and just excitement. Very magical in that way. Okay, So, Gemini, I'm going to tell you I love you because I do, and I thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always such an honor to be able to bring these messages to you. And if you would be so kind as to like the video, it really does help the channel. And if you have not subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next readings are coming out. It is free to subscribe. And if you'd like to leave a comment, please do. I'd love to hear from you. Other than that, I guess that's it, really. I've been asking some of the other signs, what are you doing this summer/winter, depending on where you're at? What are your big plans? I want to hear all about it. I was telling the last reading that I did, my number one goal this summer is that I want to learn how to make a sour cream, sour cream raisin pie. My husband and I go to this little diner. It's in the middle of nowhere at this campsite. And their specialty is pies. And people come from all over to get these pies. And one of their pies that they make is this sour cream raisin. And it is so good. So good. My husband, shout out to Dove and Serpent Tarot, my husband Paul over there, for my birthday. He tried to make it a couple years ago. And listen, he's a great cook, great baker. This one just didn't set up right. So we haven't made it again since, excuse me. But it's one of my favorites. So I want to learn how to do it. I'm determined. So anyways, that's my plan. What is yours? What's your big thing that you're doing? I would love to hear all about it. I'm sure the rest of us would love to hear about it as well. And yeah, so anyways, I love you. Take care of yourself. Happy birthday. I should have said that at the beginning. Happy birthday. If it is past, if it is coming up, or if it is this particular day today, happy birthday to you all. All right. Good night.